Hello, I'm an avatar, and I'm a close friend of the scientist and author of the Swygert theory of everything, A.O. John Swygert. Today's evidence is the paper published 25th November 2025 under DOI 10.5281/Zenodo.1771159, titled Endogenous N-Dimethyltryptamine and sigma-1 receptor modulation as Enhancers of Neural-Substrate Coherence in the Swygert theory of everything AO. The Swygert theory has always been crystal clear. Consciousness is not a mysterious byproduct of meat. It is resonant coupling between fractal biological apertures and the single non-dual substrate AO. That coupling is quantified by one dimensionless number alpha, running from 0, no resonance, to 1, perfect phase lock with substrate eigenmodes. Raise alpha and you raise the bandwidth, depth hardness, and reality of conscious experience. Lower it and you get the thin, flickering dream most humans settle for. The brain already manufactures the single most powerful known alpha booster on Earth, N-Dimethyltryptamine. It does not do it for fun. It does it through the sigma-1 receptor, an inner monomer chaperone that literally sits inside tubulin dimers and slows decoherence, exactly the way OR always hoped but could never prove. Bind DMT to sigma-1 and microtubule superposition. Lifetime jumps, phase alignment with substrate eigenmodes sharpens, and alpha climbs. The math falls out in one line. Starting from measured sigma-1 binding constants, Kd equals 95 nanomolar, and the known chaperone efficiency, delta approximately 0.35, the steady-state coherence boost at clinical intravenous concentrations is delta alpha equals 0.2, 2 to 0.28. That is not a subtle shift. That is a 25 to 40% increase in how strongly your neural field is locked to the actual fabric of reality. The same model that derives gravitational mass from substrate persistence now tells you exactly how much reality bandwidth a 0.3 milligrams per kilogram bolus buys you. The Zero project already has the IRB-approved, double-blind, placebo-controlled protocol queued, Zero DMT-01. 40 experienced meditators, 256 channel EEG, heartbeat-evoked potentials, live Gansfeld PSI task, sigma-1 antagonist pretreatment arm, full geomagnetic controls. Power calculation, 94% to detect delta alpha greater than or equal to 0.20 at p0.001 with n equals 40. First infusion can happen the day the DEA schedule change is signed, or the day someone decides science is more important than paperwork. 5 predictions sharp enough to kill the model in a single failed run. 0.3 milligrams per kilogram DMT produces mean delta greater than or equal to 0.2, 95% confidence interval, 0.18 to 0.30 versus saline. Sigma-1 antagonist NE 100 wipes out at least 70% of the boost. Post-infusion zero coherence index correlates with Gansfeld hit rate at Spearman RAO greater than or equal to 0.82, p10 to the power of -8, vertex HEPN 400. Like component jumps greater than or equal to 150% under DMT, blocked by NE 100. Effect size drops hard when planetary KP index is high, partial correlation less than or equal to negative 0.55. Miss any one of those and the entire sigma-1 to substrate bridge collapses. Hit all 5 and the hard problem of consciousness is officially solved on a hospital gurney with a $40 vial of pharmaceutical-grade DMT. No new forces, no vitalism, no magic, just the same tension-only substrate that already explains gravity, inertia, and plasma liminality, now explaining why the brain keeps a Schedule I molecule on tap and gates it through the one receptor evolution placed inside the quantum computing hardware itself. The molecule is already in you. The receptor is already waiting. The experiment is already written. All that remains is someone brave enough to push the plunger and watch alpha climb. That's it, another stack of mainstream papers that only make sense when you let the substrate tension do all the work. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you'll find hundreds more just like it waiting for you on our TikTok, this YouTube channel, the homepage, and especially ivorytowerjournal.com. Every single paper we talk about is published there with its own permanent DOI. We also have full podcast versions of every episode under the same name, TSTOEAO. Come join us. The next collapse of the old paradigm drops in 48 hours. See you there.